right before the silver veil. Oh, power surges from the fractured ground. Silence shattered by the jagged sound. Thunder echoes in the marrow bone, rising to reclaim a frozen throne.
Gilded horns are calling out the night, steel and fire bleeding into light.
Temples tremble as the walls descend. Broken crowns are never meant to bend. Gravity is pulling at the soul. Fury moving out of all control.
Tight lungs are breathing in the sparks, burning past across the jagged marks. Rise above the weight of fallen gods, fight the hammer through the bitter odds. Kings are forged inside the furnace heat, trampling the markers of defeat. Golden banners are snapping in the wind, where the mortal and the myth begin. Hold the heavens on a steady blade, watch the fading of the mortal shade. Riders of the weight of fallen gods, strike the hammer through the bitter odds. Kings are forged inside the furnace heat, trampling the markers of defeat. Golden banners snapping in the wind, where the mortal and the myth begin. Hold the heavens on a steady blade, watch the fading of the mortal shade.
Vengeance has a heavy golden tongue, words that only mountains could have sung. Deep vibration shaking every cell, breaking through the artificial shell. Pressure build until the planet cracks, never turning on the bloody tracks. One direction through the blinding storm, waiting for the legend to take form.
Empire gasping in a final breath, dancing on the narrow edge of death. Ocean swells against the iron shore,
Louder than the lions ever swore.
shattered every limit ever known. Seize the scepter that was carved in stone. Lightning wrapping round the steady fist,
Vanished in the morning purple mist.
rise above the weight of falling gods, strike the hammer through the bitter odds. King the forge inside the furnace heat, trampling the markers of defeat. Golden banners snapping in the wind, where
sounds are calling out the night. Stealing fire, bleeding into life. Temples tremble as the walls descend. Broken crowns are never meant to bend. Gravity is pulling at the soul. Fury moving out of all control. Tiny lungs are breathing in the sparks. Burning paths across the jagged marks.
Rise above the weight of fallen gods. Strike the hammer through the bitter odds. Kings of fortune side the furnace heat. Trampling the markers of defeat.
Golden banners snapping in the wind.
Where the mortal
And the myth begins.
hold the heavens on a steady blade. Watch the fading of the mortal shade. Rise above the weight of fallen gods. Strike the hammer through the bitter odds. Kings of fortune side the furnace heat. Trampling the markers of defeat.
Golden banners snapping in the wind.
Where the mortal
And the myth begins.
hold the heavens on a steady blade. Watch the fading of the mortal shade.
Vengeance has a hairy golden tongue. Words that only mountains could have sung. Deep vibrations shaking every cell. Breaking through the artificial shell.
Pressure building till the panic cracks. Never turning on the bloody tracks.
One direction through the blinding storm. Waiting for the legend to take form. Empire gasping in a final breath. Dancing on the narrow edge of death. Ocean swells against the iron shore. Louder than the lions ever swore. Shatter every limit ever known. Seize the scepter that was carved in stone. Lightning wrapping round the steady fist. Vanished into morning purple mist. Rise above the weight of fallen gods. Strike the heaven through the bitter odds. Kings of fortune side the furnace heat. Trampling the markers of defeat. Golden banners snapping in the wind. Where the moral and the myth begin. Hold the heavens on a steady blade. Watch the fame of the mortal shade. Rise above the weight of fallen gods. Strike the hammer through the bitter odds. Kings of fortune of eternity. Trampling the markers of defeat. Golden banners snapping in the wind. Where the moral and the myth begin.